Hi student. Today we are going to discuss monotonic sequence. So first we start with monotonically increasing sequence. Monotonically increasing sequence. A sequence xn is said to be monotonically increasing sequence if xn plus 1 is greater than equal to xn for all n in n. For example, if we have a sequence xn like 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, and so on. So this sequence is monotonically increasing sequence because this is the first term x1, this is second term x2, this is third term x3, this is fourth term x4, this is x5, x6, x7, and so on, right? So these are x8. So what we observe, x2 is greater than x1, x3 is equal to x2, x4 is greater than x3, x5 equal to x4, x6 equal to x4, x7 less than x7 is greater than x6, x8 equal to. So all the terms, what we observe, either the next term is bigger than the previous term or equal to. So if we plot the graph of this sequence, so this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So we can take y is xn and x-axis, first term 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we take 1, right, first term, what we observe, we get x1 and x1 is 1. This is our first. So for 2, we get x2 equal to 2. So this is the second. For 3, we get x3 is again 2. So for x4, 4 we get x4, x4 is equal to 3. And x5 we get again 3. So the graph is look like this. It is increasing, or so this graph is increasing or equal to. So such type of graphs are called, even we get next values are equal or other are increasing. So such type of graph is called monotonically increasing. So or we can say such type of sequence are called monotonically increasing sequence. Now strictly monotonically increasing sequence. A sequence xn is said to be strictly monotonically increasing sequence if xn plus 1 is greater than xn for all n in n. So here xn plus 1 is strictly greater than xn. The next term is strictly greater than the previous one. For example, we take sequence xn equal to n for all n in n. So here our sequence xn is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So what we observe, this is our x1, this is x2, this is x3, this is x4, and so on. So x2 is bigger than x1, x3 is bigger than x2, x4 is bigger than x, and so on. So such type of sequence are called strictly monotonically increasing. The graph of such sequence are, if we plot the graph, then what we observe, for 1 we get 1, for 2 we get 2, for 3 we get 3, and so on, right? So graph of the sequence is increasing. So this is the graph of, so it is strictly increasing. So what we observe in monotonically increasing and strictly monotonically increasing, in monotonically increasing, the sequence, the terms, next term and previous term may be equal, but in strictly monotonically increasing, the terms are, the next term is bigger than the previous term. They are not equal. So every strictly monotonically increasing sequence are monotonically increasing, but we cannot say every monotonic sequence may be strictly monotonic increasing. So this is one example. Another examples of strictly monotonically increasing are, we can take a sequence xn equal to, even we can define xn equal to n square for every n in n. This is again strictly monotonically increasing. Even we can say this is also monotonically increasing. Right? Fourth example, we can say xn equal to n for all n in n. This is again strictly monotonically increasing, or we can say it is monotonically increasing sequence. Right. Now, next definition is monotonically decreasing sequence. Monotonically, or before discussing monotonically decreasing sequence, I write one important note. So in monotonically increasing or strictly monotonically increasing, in monotonically increasing, what we observe that xn plus 1 is greater than equal to xn for every n in n. Right? It means x2 is greater than equal to x1, x3 is greater than equal to x2, x4 is greater than equal to x3, x5 is greater than equal to x4. We put n equal to 1, 2, 3. So in general, we can say xn plus 1 is greater than equal to xn. Right? So if we combine all these terms, so we find the relation that x1 is less than equal to x2, x2 is less than equal to x3, x3 is less than equal to x4, x4 is less than equal to x5, and so on. So here x1 is this x1, what we observe in this relation, that all the terms of the sequence are greater than or equal to x1. So we can write that this implies x1 is less than equal to xn for all n in n. If all the terms of the sequence are greater than equal to some number, some real number, then we call that x1 is the lower bound of this sequence. So therefore, here x1 is the lower bound for the sequence xn. Right? So if x1 is a lower bound, it means we can say this implies sequence xn is bounded below. And what is this sequence? This is monotonically increasing sequence. So now we write note, a monotonically increasing sequence monotonically increasing sequence is always bounded below. So if we have to prove that monotonically increasing sequence is bounded sequence, then there is no need to prove that monotonically increasing sequence to be bounded below, because monotonically increasing sequence are always bounded below. So we have to only show that the sequence is bounded above. If the sequence is bounded above, then we can say that the sequence is monotonically increasing. The given sequence is a bounded sequence, right? So if a sequence is monotonically increasing sequence, then we can say it is bounded below. Now, we have already discussed one example. Uh, Even the same result is applicable for strictly monotonically increasing sequence. A strictly monotonically increasing sequence is also bounded below. For example, if we take xn equal to n for every n in n, so our sequence is, we can say this is the sequence xn, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, right? So we can say 1 is less than equal to xn for all n. All the terms of the sequence are greater than or equal to 1. It means 1 is the lower bound. So this sequence is, so this implies 1 is the lower bound for xn. So this implies xn is bounded below. Right? So you can also discuss the same example, xn equal to n square, n cube, and so on. Now come to the next definition, that is monotonically decreasing sequence. Monotonically decreasing sequence. So a sequence xn is said to be monotonically decreasing sequence. If xn plus 1 is less than equal to xn, right? For all n. The next term is less than the previous term. For example, we can say like this, if we take sequence xn is equal to 100, 99, 99, 98, 98, 98, 97, 97, 97, 97, and so on, right? So this sequence is, this is our first term, this is second term, this is third term, this is fourth term, this is fifth term, and so on. So what we observe, x1 is greater than x2, x2 is equal to x2, 3, x3 is bigger than x4, x4 equal to x5, x4 is x5 is also equal to x6, this is x6, x7 is x6 is greater than x7. So there is the relation is greater than or equal to previous term is bigger than the next term, or we can say next term is less than the previous term. So here if we write in this way, because xn plus 1 is less than equal to xn for every n in n. So we can say if we put n equal to 1, so x2 is less than equal to x1, right? And x3 is less than equal to x2. So I can write what is the relation, this x1 and x2 is less than equal to x. Now n equal to 2, so x3 is less than equal to x2, x4 is less than equal to x3, x5 is less than equal to x4, right? So in this way, what we observe, this is the relation. All the terms of the sequence are less than equal to x1. So here what we observe, xn is less than equal to x1 for every n in n. So here x1 act as an upper bound, right? हमने अपर बाउंड में क्या पढ़ा था कि सारी की सारी टर्म अगर किसी u is any real number for all n in n, then u is the upper bound of the sequence. Now here upper bound is x1. All the term of the sequence are less than equal to x1. So x1 is an upper bound for xn. If we get an upper bound, it implies that sequence xn is bounded above. So a monotonically decreasing sequence is always bounded above. So this is again we find another relation. When the sequence is monotonically decreasing, then it is bounded above. Now strictly monotonically decreasing. Strictly monotonically decreasing sequence. So what is strictly monotonically decreasing sequence? Now you can write the definition that a sequence xn is said to be strictly monotonically decreasing if xn plus 1 is less than xn for every element. And what is the example for this? We can take xn equal to 1 by n for every element. So what is the sequence xn equal to 1 by n? 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, and so on. If we plot the graph geometrically, how we can observe, this is our 1, this is 1 by 2, this is 1 by 3, and we know that the sequence goes towards 0. So it is because the first term is 1 and it is the bigger term in the sequence. So this is our x1. So all the term of the sequence, all xn lies here. For all n in n, xn lies here. Xn lies here. It means we can say xn is less than equal to x1. X1 here x1 is 1. So this sequence is bounded above sequence. Right? And how we can plot the graph of this sequence? This is x-axis, this is y-axis. When we put n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, because domain is natural number in the sequence. And this is our 1. Now for 1, we get 1. For 2, we get 1 by 2. This is our 1 by 2. For 3, we get 1 by 3. 4, we get 1 by 4. 5, we get 1 by 5. So this sequence is like this. Right? So this is in this way the sequence is decreasing sequence. Right. So we have another examples of decreasing sequence. For example, if we take xn equal to 1 by n square for every n in n, this is strictly monotonically decreasing sequence. Xn equal to 1 upon n cube for every n in n. This is strictly monotonically decreasing sequence. Xn equal to 1 upon n plus 1, strictly monotonically decreasing sequence, right? And every strictly monotonically decreasing sequence are also monotonically decreasing. But monotonically decreasing may not be strictly monotonically. So now we discuss one example. Show that the sequence xn defined by xn equal to xn equal to 2n minus 9 upon 3n plus 1 is first part, it is monotonically decreasing. So monotonically So 2n minus xn plus 1 is equal to 2n plus 1 minus 9 divided by 3 into n plus 1 plus 1. It is equal to 2n minus 7 divided by 3n plus 4. So now we have to find xn plus 1 minus xn. This is 2n minus 7 upon 3n plus 4 minus 2n minus 9 divided by 3n plus 1. And we can take LCM 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4 into 3n plus 1 into 2n minus 7 minus 2n minus 9 into 3n plus 4. Right? After solving this, we get this is equal to 29 by 3n plus 1 into 3n plus 4. Because 29 this is greater than 0, 3n plus 1, and for any n in n, 3n plus 1 is always positive number, 3n plus 4 is also positive. When we divide positive by any positive number, it is always bigger than, greater than or equal to 0 for every n. It means this implies that xn plus 1 is greater than or equal to xn for all n. Now this implies that sequence xn is monotonically increasing sequence. Now we know that, now we have to show that xn is bounded, right? Since we know that monotonically increasing sequence are always bounded below, right? So we have to show only, show that xn is bounded above, right? Okay, so what we have to do this, for this we can write xn is equal to 2n plus 2n minus 9 upon 3n plus 1, that is equal to 2 by 3 minus 29 by 3 divided by 3n plus 1. How we can write this? We have to divide 2n minus 9 by 3n plus 1. We multiplied by 2 by 3, we get 2n minus plus 2 by 3, and then we subtract, so we get minus 29 upon 3. So 2n minus 9 upon 3n plus 1 can be written as 2 by 3 minus 29 by 3 upon 3n plus 1. So we use this concept to write this star equation. Now, because xn is equal to, now we can write xn as 2 by 3 minus 29 upon 3 into 3n plus 1. And 2 by 3 minus something, it is a positive number. So it is decreasing when we put n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is always less than equal to, okay, this is less than equal to 2 by 3 for every n. Right? It means this implies that xn is less than equal to 2 by 3 for every n. Now 2 by 3 is an upper bound. This implies that sequence xn is bounded above. So it is already bounded below. We have proved that it is bounded above. This implies sequence xn is bounded sequence. right? Now we have to show that limit of the sequence. Now third part is, now we can take the limit of the sequence. So limit n goes to infinity, xn, limit n goes to infinity, 2n minus 2n plus minus 9 upon 3n plus 1. So we can take n common, 2 minus 9 by n divided by 3 plus 1 upon n, and then cancel out. So we apply the limit. So we get 2 minus 0 upon 3 plus 0. So we get 2 by 3. Hence the limit of the sequence xn has limit 2 by 3. Limit. So in this way, we can prove that a sequence xn is monotonically increasing sequence. It is bounded sequence and has limit 2 by 3. Now try this question. Xn is equal to 4n plus 2 divided by 3n plus 2 is monotonically increasing sequence, right? Mi monotonically increasing sequence. Even this is monotonically decreasing sequence. So hint for this, what we have to do, we have to find xn plus 1 first, and then xn plus 1 minus xn. This is the second step. You have to find this, and you have to prove that xn plus 1 minus xn is less than equal to 0 for every n. So these are the steps you have to follow. So try this question. Even you can try one more example. Xn equal to, this is first, second is xn equal to 2n plus 7 upon 3n plus 8. Check whether it is monotonically increasing or monotonically decreasing. Another example, xn equal to 2n minus 7 upon 3n plus 2. So these are some examples. You try these examples. All these are similar to the example we have discussed. So these are 4 examples. You have to check whether they are monotonically increasing or decreasing. And second, also check that they are bounded and find the limit. Right? So you try all these questions. We will discuss more examples related to monotonic sequence in next lecture. Thank you.